The Pakistani brokered Memorandum of Understanding between the US and Iran expires on Monday. Not that either side has shown much understanding since it was signed on the 17th of June. The major sticking point remains the Strait of Hormuz.
Both countries are not abiding by the June 2026 agreement.
Mediator Pakistan is now racing to extend the framework agreement to allow for further talks. But the stalemate is about more than moving ships through the strait.
It really doesn't depend on Pakistan only. It also depends on both sides. And with the US midterm elections coming in, it's almost as if Donald Trump wants to brandish his peace credentials domestically. Then you also have the Iranian side, which believes that it doesn't want to basically see its influence wane.
President Donald Trump is still posting on his Truth Social that the USA has total control over the Strait of Hormuz and that the Islamic Revolutionary Guard is decimated. He says, "I think we will keep it." Our naval blockade is being called by everyone a wall of steel, and there is nothing Iran can do about it. But Tehran thinks it's holding all the cards. Iran's new security chief, Mohsen Rezaei, says until the US ends the war, lifts its blockade, releases Iran's frozen assets and agrees to a wider ceasefire that includes Lebanon and Gaza, the strait will stay shut.
It's not going to be a very viable option at this point in time, is because we're seeing oil prices increase. If you take a look at major indexes, whether it's the Brent crude or with the West Texas Intermediate for that matter, it's been skyrocketing. And obviously the economic dimension is something that both countries cannot afford to ignore.
Meanwhile, the International Energy Agency says the world's oil stockpiles are running low. According to its August 2026 report, global stocks fell below 7.9 billion barrels. That's likely to create a deepening third quarter supply deficit of just 1.8 million barrels per day. So whether it's reopening the Strait of Hormuz or any other of the 13 points making up the MOU, there is still a long way to go before both sides agree to a lasting peace. That leaves Pakistan with an extremely tough negotiating challenge in the days to come. Kristina Simich, TRT World.